Test. Test, test. All right, good evening, everybody. Todd Miller, Patrick Liddy, local sports program, and the High Sierra Lacrosse League. We made it, Patrick.
Yes, we're here. We made it.
I'm lucky I didn't get a speeding ticket coming up Virginia, but we made it from one game to that. The last one was a great game. Minogue and Spanish Springs. Minogue walked away with a win on that one.
Yeah.
And here we are for this one.
Absolutely, another exciting game ahead of us for the second quarterfinal matchup of the night, the 1 versus the 4. Winner goes on to play Minogue in the Northern Nevada Championship.
And that will be tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 7 at Wooster High School.
Wooster, yes.
Wooster High School, be there.
And if you can't be there, you can watch it here.
Absolutely.
We'll have both games streamed live.
Yep, Galena girls versus the TNT girls, and the Galena or TNT boys versus the Bishop Minogue Miners. Teams are going to line up here. A little handshaking for the match. We'll have CJ Smith in net for TNT, and Tyler Brokowski in for net for the Galena Grizzlies. Both incredible goalies who are going to need some saves tonight to keep their team in it. The sun will be a factor tonight in this one, Todd, at least for the first half. In both goalies' eyes, specifically the Southern goalie will be CJ Smith. And it looks like we got a quick mouthpiece call from the referee. Gonna go pick up your mouthpiece, young one.
Game hasn't even started yet, and they're already doing it. And I know who that was, who called it.
All right, the net minders shake hands, and they're off to their nets. For Galena, we got Bo Winchester, Ever Whitaker, and Zach Compton at defense. For Minogue, for TNT, we got Jace Cook, Griffin Kraziz, and they don't have a third pole out there. Big number 88's coming out in the field, Tyson Suh. Late addition to the starting lineup. Face-off goes off.
And here we go.
JJ Shank's going to pick it up to start off. JJ Shank starting the season, or finishing the season at about 60%. Or excuse me, not 60%. He's about 83% face-off at the X. An incredible job so far this season for JJ Shank, the #1 face-off guy for Galena. TNT will have a few guys going at face-off, specifically Griffin Rader will be the primary face-off guy for them. Luke Lieberman down the alley, no good. ball with Frankie Griffin. A quick pass to Ethan Gravel. Great save from CJ Smith. Great start for the keeper. CJ Smith's going to need a lot of saves tonight to keep this TNT team in it, and it was a great start for him. Good offense by the Grizzlies, but couldn't finish it. Ball over to number 14, Dylan Flynn, to get the clear, and ball's at X with Seth Rosen. TNT with their first possession of the night. Number 20, Sam Kuntz coming out on the field.
TNT in no rush right now, just feeling things out.
Absolutely. They're probably going to play a little bit patient tonight. They do not want an up and down matchup with Galena. Galena team can run and put balls in the net at will. Sam Kuntz with the dodge from the righty alley here, going down at X. Going to get a dodge on number 6, Luke Lieberman, team captain. Kuntz with a righty dodge. He's looking. Good check by Lieberman. Over the head check. Doesn't get it. Ball down on the ground. Can't pick it up. Sam Kuntz does pick it up. Good ground ball, but the ball back on the ground. And we have a little bit of a scrum here, Todd.
TNT gets it back.
James Colborn with a skip pass.
Nope.
That was a great look from Colborn. Rosen couldn't really grab it right away. He does pick it up, and it was a good shot, but not a great angle. Brukowski all over that one. And Galena's going to get this ball back. Decent offensive possession for TNT. A good skip pass to Rosen. Rosen couldn't handle it. Sun may have been in his eyes, but a good start for both teams, offense and defense. Ball over with Frankie Griffin, the leading point getter for this Galena team this year. He's about 70 points on the season. Noah Espinoza with the righty dodge down the alley. Pass to the middle, not there. Good tip from number 10. Jace Cook with a good tip pass. And ball picked up by TNT, and they got a possession. Keene going to do a little transition offense here. He's going to look to shoot. Not there. Brukowski was all over it, but it's going to be backed up by Rosen. Good transition by Keene Hansford to kind of get some offensive momentum for TNT. But TNT is back with the ball. Tyler Poulian traditionally plays attack. The past couple games, he's been coming out of the midfield. Try to get a different matchup for him. He's a great dodger and a great finisher, and he's going to get the short stick here. Tyler Poulian to his right. Cranks it. Great save from Brukowski. Yeah.
That was a low shot, too. It was a worm burner.
It was. He got some heat on that one, too. Great job for Brukowski. He's a bigger goalie getting low to gobble that one up. Bo Winchester with the pass to Lane Blau. Lane can't pick it up. Great pressure from Keene. Get the turnover. They're going to call a trip there, and it's going to stay with TNT. Seamus Colburn with the rock.
Would you say the rock?
Yep, the rock.
It does feel like a rock when you're hit by it.
Dylan Flynn over to Stein. Stein with the ball going down the middle. Got a great
goal.
There it is, the first goal of the night for TNT and the game. Number 47, Charlie Stein with his 30th goal on the season. An easy dodge, gets top side on his defender, goes all the way, no slide. That's an early start for TNT, 1-0.
Well, this is starting off like the last game.
Yeah. No, it's going to be intense. I think it's going to be an intense game tonight, Todd. This TNT team has significantly improved throughout the season, as they normally do. Kind of a rough start. Got beat by most of the big three teams pretty heavily, but the last game against Minogue that they held them pretty good. Jamison Bogart's going to get the transition here, and he's going to go all the way. And that's a great save from C.J. Smith.
Not a lot of power off that shot, though, from J.J.
No, it's a little wrister.
And there's one.
Now that one had some power on it, Todd. That was a great shot for number 6, Luke Lieberman. Low to low. C.J. Smith couldn't get it, and that's going to knock the game up at 1-1. a good rebound. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't a lot of power on Jamison's shot, but it was able to bounce off Smith's stick and went right to Lieberman. Lieberman picked it up and canned it. We're back at the face-off X. Shank versus Raider. Shank's going to pick it up. Jamison has his chance back at a goal, but he decides to get off the field. Ball with Berman. Down to Cutler. Over to Griffin, and the sun is in their eyes. They're going to have to be careful with these passes. Frankie Griffin's going to go to the middle. He's got his guy beat for a second. Shot wide.
Well, if anything, Galena has the advantage right now in that sense of they play on this field all the time, so they're getting kind of used to the sun.
Absolutely.
Up at Truckee, the sun's at the goal.
And they always have to play pretty early in the night because they don't have lights up there,
Yeah.
so they don't have sun games too often. Good dodge by Sean Hughes. Sean Hughes coming out of the midfield, getting a different matchup for him. Got to the middle. Good shot, didn't go in.
Last week, on Friday, he was kind of shut down by Minogue.
Minogue did a great job guarding him and kind of stifled the offense, and that's probably a look Minogue's going to have for tomorrow if Galena makes it. Shutting Sean Hughes is kind of the quarterback of this offensive team, and having him not score goals is going to be a great recipe for Galena's success. Hughes did step out of bounds. TNT has the ball. Sam Kuntz has a step on his guy, going to go to the goal.
It goes in off the bounce.
Holding our breath there, Todd. We weren't sure if it was going to go in. A pass from Sam Kuntz to the opposite side. Seth Rogan. Bo Winchester, the depot for Galena, got a stick on it. He got a stick on it, but it bounced right to Rosen. Rosen barely had possession. If not, he just kind of willed its way in. Weird bounce right past the goalkeeper. Kind of a bizarre goal, but it is 2-1 TNT. So the TNT offense with some momentum to start off this game. They're not a really high-scoring team, but they're looking good so far on the offensive side tonight. They just won their first face-off of the game. And a timeout for Coach.
So 6:10 here left in the first. 2-1 TNT over the Grizzlies.
Yeah, Grizzlies kind of starting off a little slow. I mean, it's not like they let the worst goals in, but not the same speed you usually see this Galena team in. They had a tough one. They lost their last game, their first loss in a really long time since 2019 in the regular season, and we'll see if that has an impact on them. They're not used to losing. Most of the seniors on this team have never lost an in-season lacrosse game or in-conference lacrosse game. So
that was their first loss since, I believe, 2019?
19, yeah.
So pre-COVID.
Yep. Yeah, so, you can kind of see how this team bounces back. They haven't faced a lot of adversity over the years, so are they able to do it? I think that's going to be the good question tonight. Now, it's only 2-1. Let's not get crazy here, but TNT has looked good so far this game.
Sharp contrast to last night, like the Minot game where it was just pouring and both games canceled. I sat here for 3 hours with all my stuff covered with garbage bags and everything and waited for it to clear up, and we got the girls' game off.
It eventually did for the girls, but they kicked the boys still today. Offensive unit back out there for TNT. Sam Kuntz, Tyler Poulian, Dylan Flynn, Charlie Stein, Seth Rosen, and Seamus Goldburn. Just going to round out this unit. Ball over with Sam Kuntz. He's got a short stick on him. The leading midi scorer for this TNT roster. Sam Kuntz with 22 goals on the season. I guess you can consider Tyler Poulian a midi today, but he's played attack most of the year. So this is kind of a traditional TNT offense here that they look for. It's their race car look. Get guys open, get the ball to X, and then they initiate their offense.
Oh, tried to set him up. Not there, though.
He did.
Ball
He beat
goes
him.
out.
He beat him. I thought it tipped off Tyler Brokaski, so I think it will stay with TNT. I don't know. The referee pointed towards TNT's way, but Galena has it. Lieberman has got the ball. TNT was offsides for a second. Ref wasn't in position. They got away with that one. Ball with Cutler at behind. Jace Cook on him.
I must say it's much nicer not having the wind in our mics and stuff. We're
Yeah.
inside.
We hear each other a little bit.
Sounds a little bit more professional.
Frankie Griffin with possession. He's going to have a dodge, potentially. Nope. Galena in their 1-4-1. TNT with good pressure. Galena just kind of passing it around. They're not. Finally a cut from Oliver Berman. Lieberman's going to have a dodge going to his right. Good man defense for TNT. Ryder Kraziz with a great one-on-one defense on Lieberman.
Takes a shot, but he gets hit while he was releasing it.
Yeah.
So it goes wide left.
This TNT defense has kind of settled down a little bit. They're a little all over to start with, but now they're playing really well. Nice and packed in.
He lost it in the sun, so I'll have to take back what I said earlier.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see. We're going to get a timeout. Timeout from Coach Lieberman. Not too pleased with his offense. Standing around, not really doing too much. Dodges are lackadaisical. No one's moving off ball. Kind of looked like a reminder of the Minogue game from Friday.
4:17 left here in the first. 2-1. TNT
yeah,
over
a little bit of a
Grizzlies.
different pace from the previous game.
Yes.
Where both teams were going up and down at a high rate of speed to start. More of a settled offense from both of these teams.
This is more of a chess match
Absolutely.
here than a shootout.
And it might be that way all tonight. We'll see how high this score gets, but I could see TNT kind of playing a little bit of slow game tonight, really making sure they're getting quality possessions because they might not get a lot of them.
Well, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the High Sierra Lacrosse page for me. It'd be a great help. The more the merrier, and then you'll get updates in the games and stuff. And all the games from this season are there, as are the past many, many seasons. Can't even keep track of how many hours I've recorded film now.
Probably too many, Todd.
Too many. Oh, no, it's never too many. I love lacrosse. It's fun. It's my favorite sport to do.
That's definitely exciting. Never know what's going to happen. So the starting unit, I just heard Coach Chilamidos, they're going to lock off Sean Hughes. So they're going to play 5-on-5 lacrosse here. We'll see if Sean continues to try to get in the play or he's fine being locked off. But that's a defensive strategy for Minogue that we haven't seen yet today, but we might see that more. Sean Hughes with a good cut. And
that did not work.
No, it did not. Todd, it did not. Pass from Oliver Berman from the top center down to a cutting Sean Hughes. And that's kind of the risk you pay with locking someone off. If they get ahead of steam, they could have a step on you. And that's an easy goal from Hughes. Great pass from Berman. Back to the face-off X between Shank and Rader. Or excuse me, number 8. Jonah Pizzi.
High pass, loses it.
Pizer, excuse me. Jonah Pizer with 2 face-off wins in a row against JJ.
I'm glad you're pronouncing the names and not me.
I'm not great at it, so I apologize in advance. Good defense from Galena. Everett Whitaker all over him. Bo Winchester picked off the pass. Bo up the lane. Galena does need a touch. Got to get it in. Sean Hughes will touch it in. He's going right to the net. He might get one here behind the back. Not even close.
Yeah, that was way, way left.
I think Sean Hughes was shoot on that one, right? Trying to see how hot his hand is, and didn't work out too great for him. Might want that one back. That was a good angle to shoot it right in CJ Smith's eyes, which is looking right at the sun. Jed Winchester with the ball over to Oliver Berman.
Somebody's being
past the lane, didn't get there in the sun, tough to see. Frankie Griffin's going to pick it up.
Somebody's being mean. I smell barbecue.
I know, that's not fair. Both of us are very hungry. Great check from Paxton. And great defense from this TNT. Team Cook and Paxton did a great job taking the ball away. Sam Kuntz in the middle of the field. He's rushing down the field. He has momentum. Over to Colburn. Colburn's going to shoot.
Oh! Nice.
That was an incredible offensive and defensive set from this TNT team. Took it away on the other end, up the field. Sam Kuntz taking the ball down, looked for Seamus Colburn. Seamus Colburn, the lefty who shoots very hard. Great inside pipe on Brokowski, and it goes, and TNT captures the lead yet again, up 3-1. Pazer back out there. He's won the last two. So Red gets it. That's 3 in a row for TNT on the faceoff. Usually the faceoff X belongs to Galena, but not right now. Jameson Bogart out on the ball. Good stick from Bo Winchester up to Ever Whitaker. Tyler Poulian has the ball. And coach is telling Tyler to settle down, but Tyler's going to go right into a dodge, right to his left. And a bouncer off Brokowski's shin.
Nice shot, though.
It was a good shot. Good look and a good dodge by Poulian. They're going to get into their race car look. Going to go from behind. Rosen with the ball in the bottom right corner. Up to Stein. Stein on the ball. Stein gets the step. And the shot's a little bit wide. Wide left.
That was from about 20,
yeah,
20 out,
that
20
was out,
plus.
That was out there.
Yeah.
It's only 1:39 left in the quarter. TNT might be wise to just hold on the ball till the end of the quarter unless they got a wide open look. Rosen with the dodge from behind. A great check from Winchester. Knock it loose. 2 versus 1, 2v2, 3v2 now. Jameson Bogart down there. And
oh!
Wow. What a goal. A scrum right on the crease. Charlie Stein picks it up and cans it. He got popped at the end, too.
Looking for the flag, but he did not get one.
No, it was a bang-bang play. It was probably the right call. It could have been called. But TNT really having some gritty goals here in the first quarter to get the 4-2 lead to start off. So Pizer looking for his 4th face-off win in a row. Let's see if he can do it. We have a new face-off guy out there for Galena. Kai Kern is going to take his first draw of the night. He jumped a little bit. Refs didn't call it. Pizer, easy win for him. Good double by Jameson Bogart. Pizer keeps it. Pizer's going to the net. A quick side from Galena. Not a great slide if you're up there. You have 3 guys on the ball. He's not going to go to the net. But TNT's going to hold on to it with 1 minute left to go in the first. So Coach Soy telling his boys to hold the ball. Good decision by the coach. You do not want to give Galena an offensive opportunity to get kind of a little bit closer at the end of this quarter. Just hold on to the ball. And then you're going to want to attack probably with about 20 seconds left. Give your chance at a goal or a second opportunity. Sam Kuntz on the ball. Primary dodger for this TNT. Easy win. Tyler Poulian cranks one, but it's right off the defender. They're going to get the ball back. Seth Rosen, about 30 seconds left. Bo Winchester on the dodge. And no angle from Rosen.
Yeah, that was a terrible angle.
Now Jamer's got some opportunities. He's got about 18 seconds. He's got plenty of time running it down over to Cutler. Cutler drops it. Like we were saying, though, Todd, that's right in the sun. You know, it's going to be hard. It looked like he could have had it. Oliver Berman's got to go. He's got 5 seconds. He got tripped up. No call. And
that's the end of one.
Yeah, I don't know. The refs need to blow their whistle a little bit louder. I don't think the players knew the goal was done. The quarter was done. That's definitely not a good goal, but got to blow your whistles. These players want to play tonight. And at the end of the first, 4-2 TNT. I don't think anyone in Northern Nevada expected this unless you're a TNT fan. But Galena looking slow and TNT looking fast. They're playing very well.
One thing I've noticed is so far this first quarter, the passing has been a lot crisper than the last game.
Yeah.
And the goalies aren't clearing it up 3/4 of the field.
No, much more calm.
Yes.
Both teams taking their time on offense, having good defensive possessions. A lot slower paced. But right now it's in TNT's benefit. They're up 2 goals. First lead on Galena all year. And they're looking good. Their offense is doing very well. They're beating their defenders one-on-one, getting easy matchups. The defense has to slide. Slides have been there sometimes. Sometimes they haven't been. But able to create offense. Opposite for Galena. Galena has not been doing a great job winning their one-on-one battles. TNT's been doing a good job shutting that down, not making anything easy, having outside shots. That's what you want for TNT. CJ Smith is a solid goalie. Nothing in close. That's where a couple of the goalies have come from Galena. Nice and close. So start of the second, Todd. We have a nice tight game. Just as we predicted. We'll see what team comes out fast here. We'll see what Coach Lieberman had to draw up at the half to get these guys going. They just look slow and tired out here today.
And you don't want that now with either team playing again in 24 hours.
Not at all. Not a good look. Shanka back out there. I was going to assume Jonah is going to take the rest of the faceoffs for the night for TNT. He's doing a great job. He won it to himself. Jamison Bogart fighting for it, and a ground ball picked up by Ryder Kraziz. Colburn couldn't handle it. He had the opportunity and picked up. Now they call a hold on that one.
And he had a nice look, too.
Yeah.
For a shot.
He did. So a loose ball hold against Galena, kind of a light call. Flynn with the ball. He's going to go from behind. They're going to initiate the offense from behind. They've done this invert look all night so far. It has worked out. Luke Lieberman with an aggressive defense on Stein. Stein gets a step. Got tripped up a little bit, no call. Ball back up top with Ryder. He's going to go right into the offensive look. Another invert from behind. Ball looking to Stein, couldn't grab it. Low pass. Stein on the ball. Good check from Compton. Knocks his whole stick away. Winchester almost picks it up. Whitaker does. Whitaker's going to go. He's got a lot of goals this season, about 15. He drops it, though. He's got to pass it. He's got guys on him. And just like that, that's what we call a hospital pass, Todd. And
you just leave him hanging there, huh?
Yeah, that's thrown to a guy in the middle when he's got a safety ready to lay him out, and that's not a pretty play. Noah Espinosa got drilled on that one. They did call it. There is a flag. Noah Espinosa is walking around, so he looks to be all right. A little shaken up. We'll see what this penalty is. It might be 1 to 2 minutes. We'll see. But it was a nasty hit. So 2 minutes non-releasable, what we got here, Todd. What we saw earlier tonight, it didn't really pan out for the Miners when they had this opportunity, but we'll see what the Galena Grizzlies can do in this situation. Galena's still down 2. Now we got a whistle. Wow, the referee called a mouthpiece infraction, gave it to the other team.
And he is known for
Yes.
that.
Yep.
That is his pet peeve.
Yep. And that's an absolute killer for the Grizzlies. About to go man up for 2 minutes, and you have a referee take that chance away from you.
You would think that the players would learn after these past few seasons. Whenever he's on the field, he's going to call it if he sees it.
They should know better. I guess in Espinosa's defense, though, he just got crushed in the head.
Yeah, he could still be looking for it on the field.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll see. I mean, Galena they're going to be man up still for 2 minutes. You're going to want to get 2 pulls on the ball. You're going to want this ball back really bad. They need some offensive opportunities. They haven't had many in this game so far. Still down by 2 goals. Put 2 of your better players on the ball. Try to get the ball back as soon as you can so this man-up team can at least put 1 away.
Both teams using all of their timeouts rather quickly. I mean, I don't think they're out yet, but still. A lot more than the last game.
Yeah, I think TNT's out of timeouts. I think Galena has 1 more. So we'll see it on the ball. Looks like Jamison Bogart's going to be on the ball to start. They might just be in a lock-off situation with Bogart, but it looks like Whitaker is going to go over to help him.
You throw me off every time because I'm just so used to knowing him as Jammer.
They pronounce him by his given name. I do mess it up sometimes. I say like Jamerson.
That works.
Okay, I don't know what they're doing. Galena's got 3 guys on the ball. Refs thankfully blew the whistle for them. They almost got, that would have been an easy one to pass it to Colburn, who was wide open. Kuntz on the ball for TNT. 2 Galena defenders, Bogart and Whitaker. And they're looking to take away the ball. Everyone else should be in a lockout formation. Kuntz does a good job breaking the double really quick. Ball over with Rosen. And then back with Colburn. Galena still has an extra guy for about 1.5 minutes left. Colburn's going to have to dance around for a little bit. Colburn's going to go to the cage a little bit, show, pass it out to Rosen. And ball loose, Polian drops it. Luke Lieberman did a great job of lifting the stick up, and he's got possession. And a great check by Keen Hansford.
Ooh, that was...
But Winchester picked up the ball. Tyler Poulin was running out of bounds. He threw it back in play. Ball with Espinosa. They have the numbers. All you have to do is step in and finish it. And a great CJ from Smith, but he's... Oh, wow. What a goal. Todd, that was an interesting one. So Bo Winchester takes the ball.
He got his own rebound.
He did. Takes away the ball, throws it down the field. Lieberman passes it to the middle. Noah Espinosa wide open down the middle. CJ Smith made an incredible save, one-on-one with the goalie. And then it bounces off Smith. Espinosa picks up the ball and finishes it. Smith had no idea. I think he thought it was in his jersey or something like that because he didn't move. He didn't know where the ball was. And TNT is still man down from that 2-minute non-releasable. Not for long, only probably for about 40 seconds. But they have to kill this still. And J.J. Shank's going to win that one. Bogart's going to pick it up, and he's going to want to push it. Over Bilal, not a great pass. And the ball's out of bounds. Not a great decision for Galena. Jameson Bogart, one of the best pulls in the league, if not the best. Just keep carrying it, get to open space, and then find a guy. No reason to force that one.
The sun is no longer a factor.
No longer a factor. Galena should be in 100% lock off. They still have man advantage here. Ball loose. Zach Thompson for Galena, the single pull over there. Stein's going to pick it up. Ball's going to stay with TNT. So So Coach Soy yelling at them to go behind. There's still time left in the penalty. They have to kill. Good check by Bogart. Tosh Spurlock-Lamb holds on to it. Bogart's going to be all over him, and a great can opener to get the cost turnover. Good pressure by Bogart. And ball's going back to Galena. Ethan Jones with the ball. Someone's going to get open from him. He's not used to carrying this far. Ball with Berman. Berman's going to shoot. A great save by Smith. CJ Smith had an incredible save there. Another one-on-one save for him. Ball loose in the middle of the field. Tosh Spurlock-Lamb going for it. He missed it, and Use picks it up. 3 TNT defenders still down there for him. And then we're going to get our second timeout.
And that should be the last one.
That should be the last one.
8:06.
8:06 left in the second. I don't think Coach wanted a quick turnover on this one. Wants Galena to settle the ball, probably go over a set play, try to get an easy one to tie this game back up. But TNT defense has been good. I mean, a lot of their goals against have been transition opportunities and kind of wild plays. If they can get to 6-on-6 defense, they've been looking good against this Galena offense. Coach Chilamidos out there for TNT, walking his guys through what he wants to see. Want to keep good defensive pressure up. CJ Smith having an incredible night so far. Don't want anything easy on him. That's what could hurt this TNT defense, getting easy goals on the backside that Smith has no chance of saving. You want Smith to have an opportunity to get a couple of these saves and see the ball. For Galena, the key in the offense has been through number 2, Sean Use, quarterback of the offense. The ball goes through him, initiates from him. You want him in a good opportunity to either shoot or pass, but making sure the off-ball Galena guys have a chance to move off-ball and to get a chance to score on the backside. That's been their biggest downfall the past 2 games. They just haven't been moving a lot on offense, and that has cost them in the past. So offensive unit for Galena, Sean Use, Frankie Griffin, Luke Lieberman, Noah Espinoza, Oliver Berman, and Ethan Gravel. So Todd, I believe they're going to go back to the lock, except they're not going to throw a short stick on Sean Use. They're going to throw the long pull Paxton on him. Get a different look at the defense. It wouldn't be easier for Sean Use just to cut. Oliver Berman does a good job on the dodge. And his stick looks like it got knocked a little bit. Wasn't like a great high-quality shot. Berman a little injured at the end of that play, but he's fine. But he's going to have to come off the field. Good take by Berman. I think his stick got checked to kind of flutter to Smith, and it was an easy save for Smith.
Thank you for telling me. I'll fix that scoreboard.
Good ride for Galena. Going to potentially get the ball back. Espinoza grabs it, drops it, grabs it, drops it again. And then the Galena player got clobbered in the middle, right in the back. No call from the opposite side ref. TNT is going the other way. Stein with the ball.
Oh.
Doesn't get it. Winchester has a wide open. He's going to be running. Lieberman and Jammer can push in transition. Jameson comes off. Lieberman's still going. Galena does not have the numbers. TNT did a good job getting back on defense, letting nothing happen. Cutler with the ball. And he drops it. Good check by Jace. We have an offsides for Galena. I counted through too many guys? Too many guys for Galena. One too many guys on the field. Frankie Griffin on the right. Sam Kuntz clearing himself. He's going to pass it up. One more to Jason. Sam's going to get wide back open. Kind of like a little give and go play on the clear there. Great clear by TNT. Ball back with Colburn. To Rosen. Up to Stein. Stein's going to shoot it. That's another far outside shot that we've seen from Stein. probably about 15 yards out. Maybe not the greatest look, but if it goes in, it goes in. 6 minutes left in the half. Colburn on the dodge, rolls back to his right. Great check from Whitaker. He's going to knock the ball away. He's got a wide open Lieberman breaking. Galena has the numbers and transition. Over to Griffin, and a bad pass out of bounds. Turnover for the Grizzlies. And a fast break opportunity. Not the greatest look for them.
Not just with JJ Bogart, but Galena does have a solid core of long poles.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, most of those guys back there can handle and carry. They're all good at throwing checks, and they're aggressive. Griffin Rader with the ball,
nice
goes
save.
down, saved by Brokaski. Brokaski with his fourth save of the game.
There's a launch.
Bombs it up to Bogart. Great pass by Brokaski. Jamerson was able to hold on to it. Back to Jameson.
Oh.
Give and go play. Couldn't make it there. Great defense by Soy. Doesn't get it, and a turnover by the Grizzlies. 2 in a row.
They had the right idea. They just couldn't execute on that play.
Yep, nope. He was there.
And that gets knocked down right off the pass.
Yeah, Bogart has an opportunity to pick this one up. Griffin has it. We're kind of even here with numbers. Might have been him in the middle for Cutler. Cutler to Cutler. Sawyer didn't want to pass it to his twin. Sawyer going to go to his left. Wide open in the middle for Ball. An easy goal for
nice
Galena.
score.
Great job by Cutler being patient. You had a cut in Lane Blau running through the middle. He was wide open. Easy pass from Cutler and a good finish for number 85. And this is going to give Galena the tie, 4-4, back with 5 minutes left in the half. And if you're a Galena fan, you're feeling pretty good. Maybe get a little some nerves and some pressure in you in the first half. And to tie it up, you're probably feeling pretty good. Back at the face-off X, where it's been back and forth between these two teams, both having success at times. JJ's going to win it forward. Potential transition, doesn't pick it up the first time. This Galena glass is thick, and it was wet last night. You're going to have to get low for these ground balls. Great ride by Cutler. You're going to settle the ball. Frankie Griffin from behind. Wide open Espinoza. All he has to do is finish it.
Oh.
Good last-second check from Zach Harris to keep Espinoza out of the net. That could have been an easy goal for Galena. Ball back with Use. Use is back out there. They want to lock him off. Jace Cook had the check, missed it. Sean Use got absolutely crushed from behind in the head. You're going to get at least 2 minutes on that one.
Yeah, he got bamboozled on that one.
He's looks a little shaken up, but Sean Use, as you've seen over there, he's a tough player. He's going to keep playing no matter what. He gets hit a lot. His size doesn't help him, but maybe he is going to come out. So without Sean Use, you're going to have a man-up opportunity with this Galena team, not your traditional man-up. Use kind of needs to be out there for this team. So 1 minute, non-releasable.
So opportunity for Galena to take the lead. That'd be their first lead of the night.
It sure would, yeah. Looks like Use is going to come back on. Maybe not. I don't know what's going on. Use is on the field now. It was a dead ball. They could have just got off. Use has it. Pressure from this TNT man-down defense. They are out far. All you have to do is send a cutter through Galena and you're wide open. And passing and catching, Todd, is an issue here tonight sometimes. No, that's a bad call. You hate that if you're a Galena fan. Everett Whitaker did a great job knocking the ball over. The ref was a little bit too lazy to look at it. Either way, it's going to go TNT ball. Ball with Flynn. They're still going to be man down for about another 40 seconds. Galena can double if they have the opportunity. Jammer's going to probably do it all himself. Good check from Jammer. Ball doesn't come out of Flynn. And a shot from Flynn went wide. Winchester on the ball. Rosen with kind of a turnaround shot that was a high bouncer. They're going to give it to the goalie. And I don't know, the ref a little bit all over the place.
Now we got a flag. Somebody said something.
Yeah. And I think it might be turning into a ref show. He made a bad call at the face-off, and then there was a wide open TNT player down at the end line who actually was down there and had it. But the ref gave him 2 flags, and if you're TNT, you might be in trouble here. Not what you want to have. So they're going to lock it in. So we got 2 penalties on number 71, Seamus Colburn, for opening his mouth. The ref didn't like it. And it's going to be a 4 on 5 or 6, excuse me, for Galena. Probably for a little bit. I can't imagine the TNT penalty being too much longer. But either way, there's going to be another minute for TNT that's going to be man down that is locked in. Now, both games we've seen tonight, Todd, we haven't seen a lot of great man-up offenses that take advantage of these situations. All the man-down defenses have played incredible for both games, and we'll see if Galena can capture one, but they can't, passing and catching. Again, another turnover for the Grizzlies.
That's what TNT needed. Now they can.
Absolutely, and TNT, one of the penalties released, so they're back to down 1 guy.
Oh,
Ryder Kraziz, he got tripped a little bit. So the backside ref made the call. I think it was the good call. I think he got tripped up a little bit.
Couldn't really see it
Yeah, it
through
was
the
kind
players.
of tough.
But
TNT ball. Ball's down in the middle. Who wants to pick up the ball tonight,
Yeah.
Todd? That's the question. Both teams not really going crazy. Sean Hughes with a hit, and then we had the really backside ref made this call. And we're about to be even.
Yeah.
We have a crazy game unfolding here.
the natives were getting restless here at Galena.
It might get ugly.
It was like last night. The comments coming off the crowd made for some great audio.
Yep, they usually do. And I think we're going to get some comments with the tied game here at half and some weird flags
One of them
going.
sitting right next to me.
So it's going to be TNT ball. It's only a 30-second push for Galena, so the push should release about the same time, if not sooner than the TNT penalty. So 5-on-5 for the time being. Bogart on the ball. Kuntz has it for TNT. Over with Poulian, up to Kuntz. Whitaker on the ball. Kuntz still has it, up to Stein, who's had a great game tonight so far. Over to Jitloff. Jameson Bogart might take advantage, and he does. Good check from Bogart. Another good check to dislodge it. He's got to pick up the ball, though. Poulian fighting for it. Compson might pick it up. Compson has it. He drops it. I think we're having an issue keeping the ball on our stick tonight from both teams. Ball goes over. And an offsides, I don't know how, there's 3 guys there, so it shouldn't be an offsides, but they call it. TNT there. Ball with Tosh Spurlunk Lamb.
2 minutes left in the half.
Yeah, both penalties released, so we're back to even for the final 2 minutes here. Ball up with Lamb. He's going to shoot it, and that's an easy save for Koski. Too far out. Easy save.
Yeah, it was straight at him.
Brokowski bombed it down, got lucky. Winchester picked it up, and Winchester threw it out of bounds, and the ball's back with TNT. Kind of an ugly game. We saw some good possessions here in the first quarter. In the second quarter, both teams kind of lose their mind a little bit. Ball loose, turnovers all over the place, weird penalties. There hasn't been that much scoring, though, so I guess it doesn't matter at the end of the day, but Berman picks it up. Now, it doesn't matter if he's over the line. They didn't touch it in, so. Frankie with the ball at X. Berman in the right side. We got 1 minute left of game time. Galena has a late guy coming in. Noah Espinoza with the ball. He's going to take a dodge. Going to go to his right. Looking back to Lane, who's had 1 goal earlier tonight. Griffin has a step on his guy. All he has to do is turn the corner. He does. Shot wide, though.
Just a little bit inside on
and
that
the ball is going to be backed up by CJ Smith. And the ball is going to be back with TNT with 35 seconds left. If TNT can get a quick clear here, they could have 1 chance at the end of the half. They got to hurry up, though. They're running out a little bit of time. Had a great pass, but it went over. Stein looking to pick it up. Good attempt by Compton. Lieberman with the ball, or with the push. They're going to call a push in the back here. They don't call it. He takes it off. That was bizarre. He had his hand up. Noah Espinoza with the ball, and a great save by CJ
beautiful.
Smith. You have to go. You only have 1 second. And I don't think Sean Hughes realized there's no time left on the clock.
Wow. Great first half here at Galena High School.
Up and down, slow and fast, a lot of turnovers, good possessions. We've seen it all this first half, Todd, and it's going to be 4-4 at the end.
Well, we're going to take a little break. We'll be back in just a little bit.
Let's put our living stereo stylus in this groove.
All right, we're back. Todd Miller, Patrick Liddy here at Galena High School, where we're tied up heading into the second half here. Grizzlies 4, TNT 4. We've got a great game so far.
We do. The Grizzlies were able to claw themselves back into this game. It wasn't looking good at the end of the first and then the start of the second. Able to get a couple of goals, a little bit of momentum. But they're going to have to keep that going because I think TNT has been playing really, really well, especially on the defensive side of the field. Shutting down players like Sean Hughes and not giving good opportunities. CJ Smith has also been playing incredible. And I think the star of tonight is the face-off guy for TNT. Number 8, Jonah Pizer, who has been incredible, matching up J.J. Shank, who is probably one of the leading face-off guys in the whole league, pretty much even throughout these 2 quarters so far.
Little sloppy play there in the second. Hopefully they're going to calm down a little bit.
Yeah, very sloppy. I think it's a combination of probably the team delay yesterday and a little bit of nerves and some pressure.
Oh, and right to the wide a little bit.
Yeah, Lieberman shoots it right away. Hughes was able to back it up, not let it go out of bounds, but he's getting hounded right now. Good checks and defense by TNT. Ball with Lieberman. There, he goes right. And that ball is wide, not even close. It's going to stay with Galena and Hughes.
And that ball's going all the way to the hills.
Yeah, they're not finding that one. I don't think the players are going to go ball search after tonight.
It's like when
Sean Hughes with a diving play, and he's good.
Nice score.
Great goal by Hughes. He puts his body on the line for that one. Goes to his offhand, his left, dives over, get it past Smith. Good goal for Galena, and Hughes is getting a little bit of momentum here as he needs to get this Galena team going.
That's their first lead of the game.
It sure is.
Good thing to do and going into the second half.
Yep. So Galena kind of changed their personnel right now. So Jamison Bogart's going to start at close for Galena. Number 12, Cody Green's going to take the LSM rounds. He's stuck in the last 2. Same face-off personnel as before. Pizer kind of wins the clamp. We'll see who gets the ground ball. JJ has it in front of him, and he grabs it. Good recovery by Shank after Pizer initially won the clamp. Frankie Griffin with the ball at X. Over to Berman. Ball's up with Lieberman. And then we have Rowdy Cutler coming in for the Grizzlies. Berman has some pressure on his hands. Up to Cutler. And we have Lieberman in the righty alley. Now Cutler with the ball. A cut from Lieberman. A little bit wide of a pass. A decent look. But the pass went wide, and good man ball. Now they called a hold. That's a man ball. That's a good man ball for Galena. Unfortunately, did not go their way. Keen Hansford has it. He gets checked. Sean Hughes almost picks it off in the middle of the field, but it's going to go back with TNT. Almost a good play for the Grizzlies. TNT has it, but they got to touch it in. Dylan Flynn with the good swim move. Touch it in. Back with Rosen. Flynn's got his matchup. He's going to dodge at X. Going to go to his right. Found a wide open guy in the middle. Couldn't get it to him. Good pickoff by Winchester. There was no help there. So if that ball didn't get picked off, that would have been an easy goal for Rosen. Frankie Griffin got the ball. Ball up with Espinoza. Blau's got the space and room. he just feeds it to the crease. No one was really open there.
No, there was heavy traffic there.
Yeah, wasn't a great look. Was hoping and praying for something. Frankie Griffin picks it up. Couldn't get it, though. Couldn't get enough on it.
That would have been a great shot.
Yeah. Good ground ball by Frankie. Good try, but TNT defense was able to stifle it last second. Kelvin Morning with the ball. And we have the first timeout of the third, early into the third for TNT with 8 minutes left. I think Coach Soy did not want that turnover, wanted possession, and wanted a chance to knot this game back up. So we've seen more momentum out of Galena. It looks like they're moving a little bit faster than the first.
And the passing has become a lot more crisp.
You have to imagine that was a lot of the conversations that the coach had at halftime. You know, because without those turnovers, who knows what the score could be. But with the turnovers, that game was tied. So ball going to be with TNT. You have to imagine that TNT has to get it over first. Most likely, Jameson Bogart's going to be on the ball, potentially. With the LSM change, that might not happen. Either way, pressure from Galena. TNT's going to want to get the ball at X and run their offense like they have been all night, finding that open guy on the crease. And out comes this TNT crew. The crowd is loud and proud for them. Decent turnout from both sides tonight. About 100 fans here. We're going to have two guys on the ball, Sean Hughes and Frankie Griffin. And Jameson Bogart's going to kind of play a little bit of safety here. If they get past him, he's going to pick them up. The goal for this is them to just pass it over. Correct, just like that. Keen Hansford did a great job getting over. And that's the shot I guess you want for Galena. It got a little bit too close for comfort for some of them. Ball went wide. That would have been a great opportunity for Keen to keep going in. So they called an offsides. Now TNT was an offsides? I thought they were good.
Yeah, I didn't see anything strange.
Neither did I. So maybe another miscue from the referees tonight. Good pressure from TNT on this ride. Frankie Griffin has a chance to pick it up, and he does. Another ground ball from Frankie. Ball with Lane up top. He's got some pressure. Paxton is on him. Over with Berman. Berman drops it. Hansford all over him. Berman picks it up. Lieberman has the ball. Out in the middle of the field. Good pass. And a good hesitation for Espinoza. But C.J. Smith was all over it. Good job from him. And we got some potential.
Oh!
Yeah, I don't think so. We got some goalie interference here, Todd. That's a good call. The fans aren't going to be happy, though, once they find out.
See that again. Are they giving it to him?
No, no way. I don't think it's well discussed right now, but it's definitely a no goal.
Have not seen a signal yet that is.
They have been, but they're just not. The refs aren't taking control. They got to start blowing their whistle a little bit. Espinoza with the ball. I do believe that was a good call. I think C.J. Smith had the ball. I think it was goalie interference, for my opinion. Galena still up by 1 with 7 minutes left. And TNT has a chance to tie it up here. Flynn with the ball over to Pullian. Pullian with the dodge. Going to his right, and he just cranks it from really far out at no angle and about 20 yards out. It crushes a Galena player in the head. Ball back with Colburn. He's going to go to his right, come back to his left. Whitaker is all over him. Colburn turned this corner there for a second, had a good look, but it was a good check by Whitaker at the end, but they called a slash. So Galena's going to go down 1 minute for a slash on number 28. One of their better poles going to the penalty box. So you're going to have to hold them off here. TNT with a great opportunity to tie this game up. Man up for 1 minute. Ball up with Stein, over to Kuntz. Back with Flynn. Good pressure by Bogart, knocks it loose. He knocks another one loose. Jameson Bogart, one of the few defenders playing tonight. Playing really good, but Kuntz comes up with it, and TNT has numbers, and they dropped it. So turnover, TNT with a good opportunity at an odd man situation. Galena has the ball, but they're still man down for probably 20 more seconds. Ether Gravel's going to have to outrun this one. He's got a lot of pressure. Ball back to the middle. You have to be careful. You don't want to make those passes to the middle of the field. Brokaski's going to fire it up. Gravel's going to be there, but he's still in trouble. They still haven't touched it in. You wonder who's counting. I figured it'd be more than 20 seconds. Another drop. Still no notification from the referees that there has been a touch. The ball is in the box, so that will count. And Galena got away with that one, a push in the back, but I don't think they got it in on time. I don't think anyone was counting on that time. Ball over to Cutler. He's got a wide open alley. Oliver has to step in. Berman does step in, a little wide. Another ground ball scrum. It's going to go TNT's way. Paxton's going to pick it up. He goes over. I think sticks are called a loose ball hold, going TNT's way. And ball over with Colburn. Ball down again. Been sloppy here in this third, Todd. Hasn't gotten much better.
No, it hasn't.
Whitaker picks it up, and he's going. He's got a lot of goals this season. He's pushing Oliver Berman's wide open, and that's an easy goal for Galena to go up to Whitaker, to Berman, to give Galena a 2-goal lead here. 5 minutes left in the third. And a sloppy play from TNT causes a turnover. Whitaker picks it up and just pushes it in transition. Berman's in the perfect spot, and that's just a good fast break goal for the Grizzlies. Back to the face-off X we go. Pizer looks to win it initially. We'll see who gets the ground ball.
He just couldn't pick it up. No, he had it.
Lane did a good job picking up that ground ball. Pizer's been incredible tonight. Not much help from the wings on that one. Cutler getting pressure from behind. Sawyer going to his left, but he drops it. Pressure from Suh. Suh's doing a good job holding on the ball. He's a big body. Ball with Tosh Spurlunk Lamb. Pass it over to Poulian, but Bogart is there to stop him. Poulian does get it back. Great pickup from Poulian. He's got the possession.
Nice save.
Great underhand shot from Poulian, but Kraski was there. And we have a goalie interference. No call from the referees this time. But Galena picks it up and just bombs it down, and that's going to be a turnover for the Grizzlies. So Galena will have a chance at a ride here. The ball is all the way back in the end zone for TNT.
So tomorrow, 5 o'clock girls game.
Yep.
TNT and Galena. And then the winner of this game will be playing at 7 against Minogue.
At Worcester High School Football Stadium.
Both games will be live, and me and Patrick will be here again.
We'll be back. Ball with Suh. And he turns it over. Frankie Griffin's got open. They got numbers. They just have to go and finish it. And what a shot from Use. Transition opportunity. Use takes it about 7 yards out and just stings the top right corner. Going to give Galena more of a lead, 7-4. 3-goal run here for the Grizzlies in the second half. It might spark a little bit of an offense for the Grizzlies. They're looking good right now. And that's going to be the hat trick for use tonight.
Yeah, TNT not able to contain Oos like Minogue did last Friday.
No. They tried in the first, locking him off a couple of times, but in transition, it's almost impossible to stop him. He's so shifty and so good with his stick. Good face-off win by Schenk. Gravel with the ball up top. Gravel back up top with the ball. He's going to initiate a dodge here. We go to his left. A little umbrella for Lane. Lane has it wide open. Decide not to shoot it. Cutter to the middle.
Oh.
That was a good look and a good cut from Lieberman. Lieberman just couldn't grab it. Cooper Albertson out there for his first time tonight, the lefty tackman. Lane wants his right. The defender's not giving it to him. He wants him to go left.
Knocks it down.
Yep.
Ball's
that
loose.
might be a turnover here, but Use is going to save it for the Grizzlies. Sean initiating from X, the quarterback of this offense. He's going to turn top side. He had him for a second, wanted to go back under. He's got his head up. He's always looking for the pass. Albertson over to Blau. Down with Griffin.
With a 3-point lead, Grizzlies are taking more of their time now.
I think they're fine to just hold on to the ball here and just wait for a good opportunity.
No, that's not holding on to the ball.
No, it is not. So they got lucky with that one. Sub was all over that. Use with the ball. Cook on him. Roll it back to his right. They called him in the crease.
And
crease
he was
violation.
right there on the line.
Crease violation for Galena. Going to go TNT's way with about 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Excuse me. Wide open Sam Kuntz. They have numbers. And Jamison Bogart with the good stick. You can rely on him for a couple of times. Oh, and he passes it. Almost a bad look. Whitaker drops it.
A trip
there. Should be loose ball, so it will stay with TNT. No penalty. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Kuntz with the ball. Grizzlies out there. Stein, Bullion, Rosen, and Colburn. Kuntz. Ooh, right to the goal. You could hear that one.
Yeah.
That one had to feel nice, huh, Todd?
That sounded like a ripe watermelon.
Yeah. Down the field pass from Whitaker to Hughes, and that's easy opportunity. And a behind the back goal for Sean Hughes to make it a 4-goal game. That's the second time ever Whitaker, number 28, has made a transition pass. Hughes this time only had to beat one guy, and it was a one-on-one with CJ Smith. And Galena is feeling it a little bit this third quarter, waking up a little bit from the first half.
I think this second half is the Galena team that people were expecting.
I think so too. You know, it's one of those situations, we were talking about it earlier today, Todd, right? Both of these teams were ready to play last night. They had it canceled, coming off a little bit slow, maybe looking forward to the next game. And sometimes you have to realize that you're in the moment and play now. But this Galena team offense is looking much better in the second half. And the defense, too, considering they've given up 0 goals. Jed Winchester with the ball. Failure to advance for Galena. Colburn with the ball. TNT has it. Ever Whitaker has done a great job tonight. Ball up with Cutler, or excuse me, ball up with Jitloff. Over to Flynn. Flynn's going to get into his invert dodge. Galena switches, so that's the first time that we've seen it tonight. In these invert dodges, you always have the opportunity to switch with one of your poles. Galena elects to do that this time, not letting an easy dodge from X ever picks him up. A smart decision from Whitaker. Coach has definitely talked about that. Jed Winchester chasing, they're doubling. Jameson Bogart's on the ball, and he knocks it loose. Great cause turnover for Bogart. His multiple of the night. He flicks it to the middle of the field. Not a great look for Bogart.
Oh.
And I think we're about to get a flag here. Yes, opposite side ref makes the flag. Probably a push in the back. Paxton picks it up. Sticks going all over the place. Bodies flopping. And we're going to have a penalty here. We have 1.4 seconds left in the quarter. The ball is going to stay with TNT. All they have to do is hold on it for 1.4 seconds to retain possession going into the fourth. So the refs are talking. I saw a push in the back. Should be 30 seconds. They might change it up here and go with something else. They waved off the flag. Okay. Didn't see that one coming, Todd. I thought it was a push in the back. I thought it was a good call.
Always full of surprises.
Yes, sir. So 1.4 seconds. They're going to feed the crease here. You got to make sure you got sticks on your players if you're Galena. If you're TNT, just chuck it in the middle. Pray for something to happen. And they're just going to run it up.
All right, at the end of 3. 8-4, Galena Grizzlies over Truckee North Tahoe.
Yeah. If you're Galena, you're happy with that quarter. If you're TNT, you're not as pleased. Galena came out strong. They were moving the ball. They came out with a lot more energy than what they were seeing in the first half. Kind of the Galena team that we're used to seeing. Good defense, solid defense, good goalie play, pushing in transition and getting easy goals on the other side. Galena is not the settle a 6-on-6 offense for 2 minutes. They like to push it, and they like to push it hard. And with these poles, especially Everett Whitaker, Jameson Bogart, and Bo Winchester, all can carry up the field and put goals in the back of the net. And when they're doing that, that's when this Galena offense is thriving.
Now, if Truckee plays the way they did the first quarter and stuff, they have every opportunity to get back in this
Absolutely.
one, only down by 4.
Absolutely.
There's plenty of time.
Plenty of time. As we saw it earlier today, Todd, plenty of time to do anything. You got 12 minutes. If you're TNT, you're thinking, hey, last quarter of my potentially of my high school lacrosse season, you're going to want to give everything you got to get back in this game.
You got fans out there.
Yeah, got some fans watching. So Galena Grizzlies getting the final break of getting into the fourth quarter, trying to finish this one out. They want to be playing tomorrow night. The same Galena defense is going out there. No, excuse me, we actually have, nope, same defense. Mixed up my numbers. Ivor Whitaker, Jameson Bogart, Bo Winchester, and Ty Brokowski at the close defense for the Grizzlies. J.J. Shank back out there against, I'm going to guess, Pizer. No, we're going to switch up the face-off matchup. We got Griffin Rader back out there for TNT. Hasn't been as successful as Pizer, but maybe Pizer's getting a quick break tonight. So the TNT midfield unit is locking off on their adjacents. They want a one-on-one battle, but J.J. Shank did a great job. Luke Lieberman has the offense possession. Fast break coming for the Grizzlies. Going to give it back to Lieberman. Lieberman drops it. Might stay in bounds, might not, can't tell. Doesn't save it. Ball's going to go TNT. A nice give-and-go look for the Grizzlies, but they couldn't catch it. Would have been a nice, quick shot. TNT picks it up. Sam Kuntz has been a clearing machine tonight. Or sorry, Griffin Rader this time. Griffin Rader doing a good job getting the ball down the field. He's got a quick hold. He keeps going. Good take by Raider, trying to get the offense back in this one. They haven't scored since about halfway through the second quarter.
Yeah, they need something to wake them up here.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yep.
Winchester on the ball. Slide from Lieberman. Ball with Rosen, and that's an easy one-on-one goal. A little overextended for this Galena defense. Too much pressure, over the head check. And Seth Rosen did a great job getting to the middle of the field. No slide coming from Galena. I don't think anyone realized he got beat and just canned it past Brokaski. And that's a good possession for TNT.
We'll see if that wakes them up a little bit here with 11-12 to go. Still plenty of time, only down by 3.
Yeah. Only a 3-possession or 3-goal game at this point. Got a little bit back for him. Some momentum favoring TNT. JJ Shank wins it wide open to himself. He picks it up.
Ooh, almost slipped out
and
there.
He throws it away. It's going to be TNT ball no matter what. Oh my. We have a slip on the field. Charlie Stein in the middle picked up the ground ball and just slipped. Now it was a play on. The refs had the
and they take advantage.
They do. Yes, that's a heartbreaker for TNT. They had the ball. He just slipped. He gave it up. And Lane Balau knocks his second goal for the night. An incredible goal for the freshman, number 85.
So TNT finds himself right back where they were, down by 4.
That's a heartbreaker, Todd. You hate to see it. To be honest, I thought the refs probably could have kept the play on going. He only had the ball for a second. But yeah, after TNT, that's not great. So Camden Karam out there for the first time for Galena. And we got another slip here tonight. It might be getting a little wet on this field. Sometimes we see it at night. That was a push in the back. Could have been a flag. He might have had possession, but they call it a loose ball.
I mean, it has gotten a lot cooler in the past half an hour.
We did see this last Friday night, too.
Yes,
when the sun goes down, this Galena field does get a little slippery.
And I'm sure there's still a little moisture left in the grass from yesterday.
I can imagine. Ryder Graziz with an easy dodge.
That one was wide left.
Yeah, wide. Great pickup by Bo Winchester. That ball was going out of bounds. He scooped it up. A loose ball here. Someone's got to pick it up. Can't play hot potato. Someone's got to scoop through the ball and get it. Everett Whitaker grabbed it out of the sky for a second, dropped it, but Colburn came up with it. Colburn with the ball, settling it at X. Good
nice
pickup
steal,
by Bogart. That's the Jameson special right there. He's doing an incredible job for the defense tonight, single-handedly kind of taking over, causing turnovers. Sean Hughes with the ball at X. He does have numbers. Decides to settle it. Up to Gravel. Coach is yelling black, so they're going to lock off. Cook is going to lock off Hughes for this possession. TNT elects to play 5-on-5. Luke Winchester with a great dodge. Beat him to his left. Nice little split. Lieberman just needs to keep going in. He can't just shoot it out so far. I mean, if it was better placed, potentially, but you have that wide open alley. Just keep going in. No one's sliding to you. You're good to go. Hughes with a good pick at X. Griffin with
that
a
was
wide shots.
Right.
Yep. Ball's going to stay in, though. Gravel has it. Hughes got it back. He's going to his left. No one's sliding. Called it good. Goal.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Couldn't tell on that one. Sorry for the pause. A great pass from Sean Hughes going to his left. Oliver Berman cutting opposite of Hughes, and he found him in a great finish for Berman. That's Berman's second of the night.
Opens it up by 5 with just 8:44 left to go.
That was one of the best offensive plays we've seen from this Galena team tonight. It was a great cut by Berman. That's a really hard cut to cover because that adjacent defender wants to help in that situation and gets a little bit lost. Karam wins it. Camden Karam with a great face-off win. He's a big boy. He's going to the cage. He's got to be careful, though. That was a Ward. Gets away with that one. And Berman has it. He's got a wide open guy down. Lieberman misses it. Errant pass goes wide and a turnover for the Grizzlies. 10-5 with 8:30 left in the game.
Well, TNT needs to score on this possession.
Yes. TNT gets it. Good clear by Cook. Cook beats his guy.
Oh, and he didn't take the shot.
He was. It's kind of a tough angle for the pole. He saw Whitaker sliding. Pullian beats his guy. So not sure. They might have been offsides. I wasn't looking. But the ball's going to go Galena. Good clear from Winchester. Didn't get under it, though. The offensive player just had to move his feet a little bit to go catch that ball. He didn't move till the last second. You're wondering if the sun, or not the sun, excuse me.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. The darkness kind of.
Aurora Borealis, maybe.
Exactly. The green lights. That's going to be a timeout for, I don't know who called it. Was it TNT?
I did not see.
I'll see here in a second, potentially, if the ref turns around.
And of course they won't.
Nope. All good. Timeout from one of the teams.
So 7:48. And TNT still has a lot of work to do.
Yep, they got the ball, but they got it on their defensive side of the field, so they have to clear it first and then get a solid offensive possession. Galena will come out in a tough ride. They'll have a couple of tackling on the ball, followed by Jamison Bogart with some pressure.
I'm impressed. I'm in shorts and a short sleeve shirt, and I am still comfortable.
I brought my jacket as well. I was thinking I was going to have to put it on eventually.
I think we'll be out of here before it gets too bad.
Yeah, unless this game goes in overtime, Todd, I think we'll be good.
Tomorrow should be even warmer.
Really?
I'm not looking forward to going down to Vegas, though. It's going to be 100 plus down there.
That's when it's going to be hot. I don't miss that. That's for sure.
I mean, being that the games, and I'm doing state baseball too, so, and being that all the games I'm covering plus lacrosse are either at Faith Lutheran or Gorman, I'm assuming they probably have air conditioning in the booth. So
you would hope.
I would hope.
Yeah. I'd bring a portable fan if I were you.
I might just do that. So yeah, I'm going to get out of here. We'll get out of here tomorrow night. I'll go home, sleep for maybe 2 hours, and I will make my way down to Vegas because I think my first baseball game is about 11. There shouldn't be anybody on the road. I could set the cruise control about 95. I'll be fine.
Dylan Flynn on the ball. He's going to clear it for TNT. Pass over to Pullian. Pullian grabs it. He's got space in a room. He's going to go down. Pass over to Rosen.
Oh, nice shot.
Excuse me, that wasn't Rosen. That was Charlie Stein. Charlie Stein catch and shoots. What a ripper. Top shelf bouncer. 10-6. Going to give TNT back in this game a little bit.
That takes off the edge and gets them motivated.
So back to the face-off draw we go. Now they went back to Griffin Rader in the second half, a lot of it. Griffin Rader does win that one. That's a good win for Rader. They dropped it out of bounds. That's a killer. Just an easy pass and catch for TNT was dropped. Galena's going to have the chance to get the ball back, but TNT's going to be all over this ride. Man-to-man ride here. Blau beats him, his initial guy. He's going to get a slide here at the sideline. Got to watch out, but he hit out of bounds, but he just errantly throws it to the middle of the field. No one's even there. Ball's going back the other way. Cook with the ball. He drops it. Bogart picks it up. And he's got the numbers. He's going to keep pushing. I think he's going to want to shoot this one. He does. He does. But it went wide. Backed up by Galena.
Sometimes it's not good having your wife watch the game. She told me I can't drive 90 to Vegas.
Fine, 89. Shot from Frankie Griffin, went wide, backed up by Berman. Berman's got it, he beat his guy. All he has to do is finish it.
Oh, there it is.
Berman does a great job getting top side and just bouncing it over Smith. Great goal by Berman. He's had a couple of those nice ones tonight when Galena needed it.
So every time Truckee scores, Galena just comes right back.
Yep. Yeah, not letting TNT get the momentum. Piser's back out there for TNT on the draw. Raider won the last one. Let's see if Shank can win this one. Number one. Shank wins it.
Yeah, he didn't signal to a direction.
Okay, never mind. Excuse my French. Looks like TNT won it.
And now he signals it after.
Who knows, Todd? We got 6 minutes left. If it was closer, I think there'd be some more angry Galena fans. I know that. Pullian
Nice
with a good
save.
catch. That would have been over and back. Green on the ball. Pullian absolutely smokes it from about 18 yards out. Has no chance. Burkaski's too good of a goalie to let that go in. And he throws up to Espinoza. Espinoza has it. Got a cutting Rowdy Cutler wide open down on the crease. They don't look for him. He's still open. No one's going to him. Frankie with the ball. Up to Winchester. Good grab by Winchester. Winchester's going. He got a lift. Good check. Good check by 11. Tao Newell to dislodge that ball last second. Galena retains possession. 6 minutes left in the game, and we got a timeout for
Timeout Grizzlies. I heard that one.
Yep.
Plain as day. 6:02 left here. 11-6. Grizzlies over TNT.
So it's a 5-goal game, 6 minutes left. Definitely possible for TNT to get back into it, but you have to start attacking a little bit more energy. Looks like they're kind of deflated a little bit. They played a great first half. Hypothetical. We got potentially Galena going against Minogue tomorrow.
That will be very interesting after the game on Friday.
Absolutely. You know, Galena's going to want their revenge. They haven't said that in a long time.
The way Minogue looked today, though, it's going to be. I would give Minogue the upper hand right now.
I would too.
Personally, they looked a lot tighter and everything.
I would too.
And they're coming off that win. And I know it is hard to beat a team 2 times in a row, but still. I think Minogue just has the edge right now.
I agree. Even Galena has a great second half here, but they were a little flat-footed to start off, and they can't do that against Minogue.
Yeah,
Minogue will get goals on them right away, and it's going to be hard to come back from that.
And Minogue even showed it today. They're a second half team.
Yeah.
That's when they.
No, it should be a great game. I know it's going to be a battle between those two teams. A lot of those players know each other very well, so it's going to be a fun game to watch, seeing that TNT doesn't pull off the upset here, down 5 with 6 minutes left.
And you know most of them are watching this game right now.
I see some Minogue players down there watching this game right now, so they're definitely watching, see who they're going to play tomorrow night under the lights at Worcester. So we got a ward call for the Grizzlies going TNT's way. Wide open for Hansford. He drops it. Galena Ride is there. Jameson Bogart with the check.
And I think an interesting factor tomorrow will be Wooster itself. That grass is usually kept up really nice and thick, so that ball's not going to travel far tomorrow.
No, we haven't seen it this year, but if we're going off of last year, that grass is always really nice. So it's going to be kind of like a turf feel, but on grass. Berman beats this guy topside again. Great save from Smith this time. Placement by Berman was bottom left. That's the worst place for CJ Smith, but he got there. We got a flag down. Potentially a cross check. So they're going to lock him in here, Todd. I just saw the signal. So 1 minute non-releasable cross check for the Grizzlies. They're going to have to kill off this penalty for TNT. You want to score, and you want to score quick here, get the advantage on the face-off. But you got to start going, jogging it down. I don't think it's the option right now, Todd. You got to start moving the offense and passing the ball around, looking for opportunities and shots. Rosen with the ball at X. There's still burning time here. 4:30 left in the game, down by 5. They're killing this penalty for Galena. But a great pass to the middle for Poulian. Couldn't grab it, hits off a Galena defenseman. Winchester on the check. And Jameson Bogart with a great stick. He's going to pressure this one, and he knocked it loose. Doesn't grab the ground ball. Back with Stein. TNT still has the advantage here. They're still man up.
Oh, nice shot, but wide.
Yep, a little wide.
Yeah, Bogart is probably the best long stick of this season.
Oh, easily, yeah. Ooh.
That went off the post.
It did. Seamus Colborn with a heater off the top pipe. Went out of bounds. He was open. No one slid to him. He's open right now. I don't think Galena realizes that they're even. They still don't realize it.
And they just turned it over.
Yeah. Galena got lucky. They didn't realize they were even. TNT just had to find the open guy, but they turned it over. Ball to Gravel in the middle. Gravel's running. He's got 2 guys behind him. Cutler's got it. Cutler can step in and shoot it if he wants. He elects to pass it wide open for Gravel on the crease. He drops it. Good pass from Cutler. Berman picks it up. And he's got a hard double right away. Great double for TNT, but they drop it. Paxton's going to pick it up here. And he saved it last second. He was running out of bounds, threw it back in the middle. Bogart's going the opposite way. To Use to his left hand. You got Frankie wide open on the right pipes. He doesn't pass it. Now he has him wide open, and that's a goal. Sean Use to Frankie Griffin. That's Griffin's first goal of the night. The leading scorer for the Grizzlies finally gets his late in the 4th quarter. Great pass from Use. He missed him earlier. I think a little redemption for Use on that pass. Wanted to make sure Frankie got that goal. And Galena is up 6-12. They doubled up TNT with 2:50 left in the game. Face-off win by Camden. He doesn't get the ground ball right away. He's going to have to fight for it. Still in play on the Galena offensive side. Toss Spurlunk Lamb picks it up. He does a good job clearing the ball. He's got a little bit of space here over to Poulian. Pullian rips it and just wide. They give the ball to the Grizzlies. I didn't see the backup there. Lieberman has it. He's got it. He's got a wide open alley if he wants it. Berman cutting. Doesn't use him. Decides elects to hold on the ball with 2 minutes left to go.
Yep, nothing to do but run it down now.
Yeah. One of those things where you don't want anything dumb to happen here at the end. But he feeds it to the middle, so maybe he didn't want to hold on to it. Lucas Lambert there to pick it up. Getting his first minutes of the night. Sawyer Cutler with the ball, going to X. Ball with Berman. A little pick for Cutler. Berman's going to go. He's going to get top side, sliding defender over Cummings, up to Lambert. Lieberman has it. 1:16 left in the game. Lieberman's going to dodge, loses it on the dodge. Sam Kuntz picks it up. And he's got the numbers if he pushes it. He's got an opportunity to go, and if you're TNT, you might want to go. You only got 1 minute left in the game. You have to get some goals here. You're down by 6. Colburn has the matchup. He gets top side, goes a little bit wide. If Colburn takes one more step, he might have a better angle on that shot. Good take. Winchester on the ball. Rosen with the spin move. He's got a double team right now. And Jameson Bogart, again, is all over the ball and picking up ground balls. Not a good pass, though, to Pullian. Over to Colburn. And that's an easy goal for TNT. Seamus Colburn with the lefty rip past Brokaski. Seamus Colburn with his second of the night. Great job by Tyler Pullian to cause that turnover. A bad pass from Bogart to the middle of the field, and TNT capitalizes on that one. Down by 5 with 30 seconds left in the game. Not much time. Time's running out. And we're looking for Galena versus Minogue tomorrow night, Todd.
Should be a great game.
Ball down. Cutler picks it up. Not much time on the clock. They should hold it. You don't want to have anyone going through the middle. They didn't touch it in, so it's TNT's ball. 12 seconds left in the game. And TNT is going to run it out here. Pass it to the middle. Whitaker tried to pick it off. And Todd, that is going to be the game. Galena wins 12-7 in the last quarterfinal matchup of the season.
Galena going on to meet up Bishop Minogue tomorrow at 7.
Yep, we got rivals back in the championship game with Galena versus Minogue. That's not been a matchup in the championship game for quite some years. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be physical. It's going to be fast, up and down, and it is going to be emotional because both teams are going to want it really bad. Crosstown rivals, and it's going to be a fun game to watch.
I will have the links up tomorrow morning, I would assume between 10 and 11-ish. So if you subscribe to the page and everything, you'll get an update, but you know where to find it if not. And we should have 2 great games tomorrow.
Absolutely, looking forward to it.
Yep. Galena and TNT girls, and then Galena and Minogue boys. So I think that's going to do it for us here, Patrick.
It is.
It was great working with you again today, and
too.
We'll see you in
back.
a few hours.
Yeah, not too long.
All right, have a good night.
You too.
Have a good night, everybody. We will talk to you later.